Hello and welcome to Scott Bryant on YouTube. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. This video is all about tools in your toolbox as a personal trainer, and you will be duped or tricked into getting more courses and more bits of paper that your clients may not agree with and may not be recognized. So it's really important from my own experience is that you must get recognized qualifications. Okay, so if you've been watching my YouTube videos for a long time, you'll know I'm a master Chek practitioner level 4. Now some of you that may be new to the channel or new to the video may be going, what the hell is Chek? Now when you go and see Paul Chek or you see his YouTube channel, it's a big channel and he's got lots of products that he sells, and the Institute from a studying point of view is amazing, but many of the tools that you will learn through the Chek Institute will not be used. Okay, it will be for your own knowledge and for you to be able to set up a program, which is a great thing, but it's still not mainstream. If the Chek Institute or the Chek qualification was mainstream, every single gym in the world would have a Chek practitioner in their gyms being the chief trainers. Simply because we do nearly 6, 7 years, 8 years, depending on the way that you go or the process that you go through of studying. But unfortunately, it's not like that. I looked on a website where they have lots of PT jobs. Not one job for personal Chek practitioners. So it's really important for you to understand as a new PT that if you want to be a Chek practitioner master like myself, you've got to commit lots of years and lots of money to it. I'm not saying that the Chek Institute is bad, and I'm not saying that I hate the Chek Institute. What I'm saying is that it's not recognised still enough, and the Chek Institute has been going over 20 years. I can walk around my gym tomorrow and speak to 10 people and go, have you heard of Paul Chek? Have you heard of the Chek system? And they'll go, no. That is purely from my own experience. So I have to be a salesman for my own business, as well as being a salesman saying to people, I'm a Chek practitioner, do you need help? We do things in a totally different way in which to help you get stronger, fitter, faster. So this video is really about that if you're going to educate yourself, make sure it's really well known and mainstream. Okay? So all of my clients that I've done the Chek system with have all liked it, have all changed, have all improved. So I'm not saying it's bad. All I'm saying is that it's slowly becoming more and more well known, but it's been going for 20 years. And it's not mainstream in the gym. When you become a level 4, you're on a physio level of the assessments, of the program, and of the diet and lifestyle changes that you do. But even though physios don't look at diet and lifestyle. So it's really important that if you're going to do a CrossFit course, or you're going to do a kettlebell course, make sure it's highly recognized and make sure that you speak to your client first. So I know if I say to my client, right, I'm going to do some sports massage on you, or I'm going to use my Theragun on you, most people know what that is now because it's so widely publicized, and everybody knows if they go to a sports massage person, they're going to work individually on that injury or around that injury to help them to get back into sport or get back into exercise. Okay, so Reiki is highly recognised. Bit woo-woo for a lot of people, but Reiki is highly recognised. Okay, functional medicine is highly recognised. Functional diagnostic nutrition is not as recognised, but because we get awesome results, it's starting to change. But really important with tools in your toolbox. Please don't just do a course because your mate says do it. Do it because you're going to give value to your clients, value to yourself maybe, and make sure it's highly recognised. Okay, so what I mean by that is if you're going for a job interview and they say, oh, have you got sports massage, have you got first aid, have you got insurance, all these things are what you need to be a PT. But if they don't mention body reform or Les Mills, everybody knows what Les Mills is, but if they don't mention that on the application, then maybe you need to rethink whether that is the right qualification for you to do. So I hope you've enjoyed this video on tools in your toolbox. I'm not against tools in your toolbox. I'm not against the Chek Institute. What I'm against is buying things that are not as popular or as well known. It doesn't mean just because it's not popular or well known that you're not going to make money, but it's easier to market if somebody knows what it is. Does that make sense? So what I do is if somebody goes to my website, they'll see Chek on my website, and obviously I market Chek when I'm talking to them because I'm a Chek practitioner. But I don't understand why 20 years on they're still not advertising it left, right and centre, because if the bigger gyms or the gyms knew the quality and the standard of 100% of the Chek practitioners out there, it would be a different, it would be like, right, we need the physio, now we need the Chek practitioner, then we need the personal trainer. And it would give the dream or the goal to the personal trainer to want to be a Chek practitioner. I had that dream and I achieved that dream, but then it got like, the dream got like a bubble burst a little bit because I realised that still nobody knows what the Chek stuff is. Paul's doing, podcasts, he's doing YouTube, he's doing everything that he possibly can. But Paul, please go on national TV. It's only £3,000 to get on national TV in Britain or wherever it is in the world. Not these silly little, holistic programs that nobody's ever heard of. It needs to be mainstream now. And I've tried to chat to other Chekies, but for some reason it doesn't flow into you. So I'm hoping that you watch this video or Gavin watches it and sees that that's a good idea. Because if it becomes mainstream and there's a Chek practitioner in every gym, injuries will go down by 90% in my opinion, and people would get more results, more holistic results, and feel much better, much stronger, much fitter, and obviously more people will be signing up to the Chek system. So the Chek system 100% works, but there's a lot of studying, a lot of learning that you need to do to get to that level, but unfortunately the industry does not need it. And that's why a lot of Chek practitioners end up working on their own or opening up their own places, and 90% of them will go bust simply because we're taught to charge a high rate and not to call ourselves personal trainers. Now this is completely wrong in my view, because Chek practitioner is only searched for 23 times a month. Now we're calling ourselves movement science specialist. Now it's bad enough that the Chek name is not known. If you go up to somebody and go, oh, I'm a movement science specialist, they're going to look at you and go, well, where's your PhD? Where's your degree? So I can't see, it doesn't resonate with me. I like calling myself a Chek practitioner or a personal trainer, and if people think I'm a personal trainer, when they see my qualifications, the stuff that I've learned and the people that I've worked with, then they realise I do something bigger and much different to a normal PT. I'm not slagging off PTs. There's brilliant PTs out there. I've got no problem with that. All I'm just trying to say is that if we want the industry to change, we're the only ones that can change it. And this is why I'm putting this video up about tools in your toolbox. Make sure they're highly recognised, like sports massage or Reiki if you want to do healing stuff, or if you want to do nutritional, become a naturopath, but that's 3 years as well. So really look into that before you decide to sign up to any program. And unfortunately as well, you know, I hear this from many trainers. They'll do a course, they'll do the first level, the second level, and not go any further, which is a complete waste of time. Because, you know, with the Chek system, it's so in-depth, it's so deep. Paul doesn't give you the real goodies until you reach level 3 and level 4. And I know many level 2s that are working with people still with constant back pain because they've not gone to the higher level understanding what I understand, okay? But you've got the other flip side, is that clients won't always do what you teach them to do or coach them to do. So sometimes it's not the PT's fault. The PT could be a brilliant PT or a brilliant Chek practitioner, but you're not getting compliance with the client. And you've got to think to yourself, right, do I sack that client or do I keep that client because it's paying the bills? And at the end of the day, your bills need to be paid. And we're not all at Paul Chek's level where he's got 7,000-8,000 practitioners worldwide referring to him, where he can go, see you later, I'm not working with you because you're not listening. I don't know if he even does that. So it's really, really important that you remember that the tools in your toolbox must be highly recognised, unless you do what I've done, where I said, right, I'll still be doing this when I'm 70. I'm not going to quit PT. I love what I do. So I constantly educate myself. I constantly reading new books. I've got a new book coming to me today on testosterone and why men should supplement their testosterone as they age if they've got bad diet and all the other stuff. I'll let you know more about that book once I get it and I've read it, and I'll do a YouTube video on it. But the next video, the third video on the fitness industry, is all going to be about supplementation and what I agree with and what I don't agree with supplementation for getting your body into peak health and fitness, and why there's lots of companies out there that will get you to sign up for this big package yourself and you end up with stock in the cupboard that you can't sell. Alright then, speak to you soon. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, please smash the bell button, and please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye bye.